This is a public service announcement. Please take the time to listen. Preparation and knowledge can save lives. An earthquake is the sudden rapid shaking of the earth caused by the breaking and shifting of subterranean rock as it releases strain that has accumulated over a long time. Initial mild shaking may strengthen and become extremely violent within seconds. Additional earthquakes, called aftershocks, may follow the initial earthquake. Most are smaller than the initial earthquake, but larger in magnitude. Aftershocks also occur. Earthquakes may cause household items to become dangerous projectiles, cause buildings to move off foundations or collapse, damage utilities, roads, and structures such as bridges or dams, and can cause fires and explosions. They may also trigger landslides, avalanches, and tsunamis. All 50 states and 5 U.S. territories are at some risk for earthquakes. Earthquakes can happen at any time of the year and occur without warning, although they usually last less than 1 minute. Aftershocks following the initial earthquake may occur for hours, days, even months. Earthquakes cannot be predicted, although scientists are working on it. Before an earthquake. Before an earthquake occurs, secure items that could fall or move and cause injuries or damage: bookshelves, mirrors, light fixtures, televisions, computers, hot water heaters. Move beds away from the windows and secure any hanging items over beds, couches, cribs, or other places people sit or lie. Practice how to drop, cover, and hold on. Plan and practice how to drop to the ground. Cover your head and neck with your arms, and if a safer place is nearby that you can get to without exposing yourself to flying debris, crawl to it and hold on to maintain cover. To react quickly, you must practice often. You may only have seconds to protect yourself in an earthquake. Store critical supplies such as water, medication, and documents. Plan how you will communicate with family members, including multiple methods, by making a family emergency communication plan. Consult a structural engineer to evaluate your home and ask about updates to strengthen areas that would be weak during an earthquake. During an earthquake, if you are inside a building, drop down onto your hands and knees so the earthquake doesn't knock you down. Drop to the ground before the earthquake drops you. Cover your head and neck with your arms to protect yourself from falling debris. If you are in danger from falling objects and you can move safely, crawl for additional cover under a sturdy desk or table. If no sturdy shelter is nearby, crawl away from windows next to an interior wall. Stay away from glass, windows, outside doors and walls, and anything that could fall, such as light fixtures or furniture. Hold on to a sturdy covering so you can move with it until the shaking stops. If getting safely to the floor to take cover won't be possible, the Earthquake Country Alliance advises getting as low as possible to the floor. People who use wheelchairs or other mobility devices should lock their wheels, bend over, and remain seated until the shaking stops. Protect your neck and head with your arms, a pillow, a book, or whatever is available. If you are in bed, stay there and cover your head and neck with a pillow. At night, hazards and debris are difficult to see and avoid. Attempts to move in the dark result in more injuries than remaining in bed. If you are outside, when you feel the shaking, move away from the buildings, streetlights, and utility wires. Once in the open, drop, cover, and hold on. Stay there until the shaking stops. It is difficult to control a vehicle during the shaking. If you are in a moving vehicle when the shaking occurs, stop as quickly and as safely as you possibly can and stay in the vehicle. Avoid stopping near or under buildings, trees, overpasses, and utility wires. Proceed cautiously once the earthquake has stopped. Avoid roads, bridges, or ramps that the earthquake may have damaged. After an earthquake, when the shaking stops, look around. If the building is damaged and there is a clear path to safety, leave the building and go to an open space away from damaged areas. If you are trapped, do not move about or kick up dust. If you have a cell phone with you, use it to call or text for help. Tap on a pipe or wall or use a whistle if you have one so that rescuers can locate you. Once safe, monitor local news reports via battery-operated radio, televisions, social media, and cell phone text alerts for emergency information and instructions. Check for injuries and provide assistance if you have training. Assist with rescues if you can do so safely. If you are near the coast, learn about tsunamis in your area. If you are in an area that may have tsunamis, when the shaking stops, walk inland and to higher ground immediately. Monitor official reports for more information on the area's tsunami evacuation plans. Use extreme caution during post-disaster cleanup of buildings and around debris. Do not attempt to remove heavy debris by yourself. Wear protective clothing, including a long-sleeved shirt, long pants, work gloves, and sturdy, thick-soled shoes during cleanup. Be prepared to drop, cover, and hold on in the likely event of aftershocks. This has been your public service announcement.